Hi, welcome back to Celebrity Homes. Where do you suppose the friend of a vampire slayer lives? Although you could find Buffy and her pals in Sunnydale, actor Nicholas Brandon, a.k.a. Xander, prefers the relatively vampire-free Hollywood Hills.
Hello. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
When Nicholas Brandon isn't busy warding off creatures of the night on the popular WB sitcom Buffy the Vampire Slayer, he fancies spending time at home with his better half, Tressa.
You know, when I come home from work, I just kind of like to, acting's acting. I just like to kind of do what I do and come home and leg wrestle her, you know, whatever we do at home. I can't really get into it right now, but...
Those kinds of things. That would be a whole nother show. Nestled in the Hollywood Hills, this lush sanctuary was exactly what Nicholas and Tressa had in mind.
As soon as we walked in the gate, you know, because we've been looking for a pool and everything, we walked in, we're like, wow. And it just kept getting better and better as we walked through.
We were looking for kind of a Spanish casitas type feel. And then with this house, you know, there's a lot of Spanish touches and just things that I didn't know that I loved. Like the skylight there is just fantastic.
All the openness, the windows, and you know, and also just like the grounds, it was so lush and so beautiful, and you know, felt really open and
kind of like I am as a person.
Yeah, just like him. We were standing here looking at it, and it was just like it felt like us. It was this feeling of like home. You could really live here.
One of the most wonderful things about your home is that it speaks home to people. When you walk in, you feel right at home. You put yourself back, say, bring me a drink, you know, make me some food, thank you very much. Okay, come back. That was not a direct order. No, thank you. Sit down. Very
I'm used to women saying, you know, I'm very, very accommodating.
And he's
an excellent cook.
Is he really? Tell me about the cooking skills.
I'll sit here from time to time and cook up stuff. I'll let them simmer. I'll reduce. I usually duck fat.
He has been known to do a reduction.
I'll make a nice confit.
Listen to his terminology.
Yeah.
This is a guy who does no cooking.
I'll curdle things from time to time.
All right, Mr. I see you up on that can. What's that about?
Yeah. That's about me looking sexy, really.
I think so.
Barks.
Very sexy Barks can.
Barks has a bite.
That was for Children's Hospital.
Oh, was it really?
Nick, yeah, it was. It was for a little charity.
That really is the only piece of any kind of Buffy memorabilia we see here in the house.
Yeah, well, you got me.
Yeah, well, there's you.
I'm a walking memorabilia.
When I was walking through, got the little, pre-tour, I saw these really cool doors in the office.
Everything aside from the bathroom was here. I mean, we didn't have to do hardly nothing at all. This is our office. This is a desk that I had done like this, which is, of course, you know, you see them everywhere now. Got it about 6-7 years ago. They didn't do that little sheen layer on top. Something like that. I don't know what they do really, but it's rusting, which I think adds to the overall look.
This is where Nikki plays Shoot the Moon. It's a risk. Can he do it? Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Where do you find yourself spending the most time?
I would say in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a TV right there, and then you got the fireplace right here.
It looks like a real fireplace, or is it a gas fireplace?
It's gas.
It has
to
gas,
ignite
but
the wood.
don't use gas. Use wax. That's the tip.
I don't understand.
Old candle wax.
Really?
You put it and wrap it in paper, and then when you stack it in your wood, it kind of coats the wood, so it's like a Duraflame log, and it just goes up.
Fantastic.
Okay,
Awesome.
do you know how many times I am asked for tips that people have given me during these interviews?
This is the master suite. Ooh. Because it's so sweet.
And this would be the aforementioned...
Yes, the
Princess bed. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. I like this.
I'm not allowed to sleep on it.
He sleeps over there on the floor.
Right here is where I like to
And
sleep.
this is your area. Let's see. I love this. This is so not bedroom-like. It's
Right.
more like
Yeah.
retreat-like.
Yeah.
Go ahead, feel free, retreat.
Oh.
Cozy area.
Wow.
Of course, we have a fire going 24/7.
Okay, this is the best area. We have our little patio off the bedroom, which is wet currently, but rather splendid.
If you had to sum up what the house sort of represents, pick a word that describes it, what would your word be?
Passion, baby.
And I believe you.
It's just home. I can't really think of a word. It's just like whatever home represents.
Anything that you think you may add on or change?
A baby!
I don't think he's kidding on this one.
I could wait.
Thanks for having us here today. And also, you guys are a really great couple. Very sweet,
Thanks.
both of you.
Thank
Kim,
you.
too. And just so adorable. Look how cute you are. I gotta have to wonder, you got this whole, brown hair thing going. What would he look like as a blonde?
I think pretty hot. Pretty rock starry.
I guess we could see. Maybe a little bit like that. Like that guy.
You'd look like this. Oh my God!
We're in